Welcome back to GameVault HQ. Today, we're taking a trip back to where it all started, the explosive birth of the first-person shooter genre. We're diving deep into Doom plus Doom 2, a package that resurrects the 1993 and 1994 classics, developed by id Software. These titles have become a massive part of gaming history, and for good reason. They revolutionized how we approach shooters, paving the way for every FPS that followed. But does the magic still hold up today? Strap in and let's revisit this hellish adventure. Doom wasn't the first FPS game, but it was certainly the one that set the standard. It threw players headfirst into a fast-paced, demon-infested labyrinth, arming them with just a pistol to start, but gradually providing them with a deadly arsenal that made every encounter feel like an action-packed adrenaline rush. Whether you were mowing down imps with a shotgun or cutting through cacotomans with a chainsaw, Doom's gameplay was all about speed, aggression, and never standing still. Doom 2 doubled down on what made the original great, with new levels, tougher enemies like the Archvile and Mancubus, and more carnage. The addition of the super shotgun was a total game-changer. Once you experienced that glorious blast, spreading damage like buckshot fury, you couldn't go back to the standard weapons without feeling like you were missing out. With more expansive levels and a jump in enemy difficulty, Doom 2 took the kill everything that moves concept to new heights. One thing that's clear from firing up either game today is that the gameplay is timeless. The mechanics are smooth even by today's standards, and the satisfaction of blasting through waves of demons doesn't fade. The movement is lightning fast, far quicker than most modern shooters, and you'll often find yourself circle-strafing enemies, running and gunning, all while keeping an eye on ammo, health, and armor. The lack of reloading and ability to carry every weapon at once gives these games an arcade-like feel, a reminder of a time before realism became a major focus in gaming. The maze-like level design is a stark contrast to today's often linear shooters. Levels aren't just combat arenas, they are puzzles. You'll find yourself running through corridors, discovering hidden rooms, and searching for keycards to unlock doors. And let's not forget the secrets. Doom and Doom 2 have countless hidden areas and power-ups, some of which are tucked away in the most devious of spots. It's rewarding when you find these hidden treasures, like a BFG or a stash of health packs, offering a feeling of accomplishment that modern shooters rarely capture. Let's be real, by today's standards, Doom's graphics are outdated. But that pixelated retro art style holds a certain charm. The enemies are all colorful and recognizable, the environments are varied, and there's a gritty, heavy metal vibe that permeates everything, enhanced by the soundtrack. The MIDI-based music, composed by Bobby Prince, is iconic, catchy, and perfectly fitting the carnage happening on screen. It's hard not to get amped when those first chords hit, and you're suddenly swarmed by demons. The sound design, too, is simple but effective. Every weapon has a distinct sound, the cha-ching of the shotgun, the pulse of the plasma rifle, and the hum of the chainsaw. Enemy growls and the sounds of doors opening and closing might seem basic now, but they all fit into Doom's atmosphere of constant, impending danger. It creates a sense of dread. You know something's out there, but the question is always where? For anyone who hasn't played these games, you might wonder if they still hold up. The answer is a resounding yes. While they may not have the visual fidelity of modern titles, their gameplay loop remains just as thrilling today as it did in the 90s. The simplicity of running, shooting, and finding keys, all while managing limited resources, creates an experience that feels tight and engaging. The fact that the bundle includes both Doom and Doom 2 means you get a good chunk of content, and jumping between both games is as easy as launching either from the Steam menu. Moreover, there's a nostalgia factor for those who played these games in their prime. Doom and Doom 2 are part of gaming's DNA, and revisiting them is like flipping through a dusty, old comic book you loved as a kid. It's still fun, memorable, and it brings a grin to your face. But beyond the nostalgia, it's also a chance to appreciate where FPS mechanics started and how they evolved into what we know today. An often overlooked part of these games is their multiplayer. The original Doom popularized deathmatch, and it was revolutionary at the time to be able to go head-to-head with your friends in digital demon slaying. Both Doom and Doom 2 support multiplayer, and while it can be difficult to find matches in today's landscape, there's something special about setting up a game with friends and experiencing deathmatch in its earliest form. The modding community has also kept Doom alive for decades. Even today, there are new mods, maps, and campaigns created by fans worldwide. If you're craving new content after finishing the base games, there are countless custom WODs, fan-made levels, and content available to explore, many of which offer fresh challenges, visuals, and even entire new stories. The modding scene has helped Doom retain its longevity, showing that the community's passion for the series hasn't dwindled. If you're a fan of FPS games and have somehow missed playing these classics, picking up this bundle is a must. Even after decades, the games maintain their playability, intensity, and fun factor. It's a masterclass in how to design pure, action-driven gameplay. Sure, the visuals are retro, and the gameplay lacks some of the complexity found in newer shooters, but that's part of the appeal. There's a simplicity and purity to the experience that feels refreshing, and it's easy to see why Doom has remained such a beloved series throughout gaming history. For those seeking an FPS with roots deep in the genre's history, Doom plus Doom 2 offer the perfect opportunity to experience firsthand what made these games such a phenomenon. The speed, the action, and the challenge all make for an unforgettable experience. If you've played these games before, revisiting them might bring back that same feeling of excitement when you first picked up a mouse and keyboard to rip and tear through the hordes of hell. We give Doom plus Doom 2 a solid 8.5 out of 10. If you're ready for some fast-paced, demon-slaying fun that defined a genre, this package is more than worth your time. If you like this review, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.